the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin the Italian Dream Vettori!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go with round 1, and let us see where Robert Whittaker is at this stage of his career. Most of the fans believe, without a shadow of a doubt, that he is still elite. He's always been a well-rounded fighter. The focus, the aspiration remains on the UFC world title, but a lot of wars in this guy's career, of course, with Yoel Romero and others back in the day. How much fight is left in the dog? We find out right now as Robert Whittaker tries to get off to a good start. Vettori's cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them. Oh, big right hand, yes. And another hook landed there by Vettori. Clipped him with a right hand there. Vettori's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expressions of his opponent.
Vettori's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. Oh, great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world.
Let's go, take down.
The overhand left is true.
Ooh, another shot to the head. Those are big strikes.
Whittaker's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. That shot blocked by Vettori. Back and forth we go. Oh, timely hook. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, single collar tie here. Whittaker's eye is closing up now. Not good for him.
I need more strikes.
Eats a jab there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh, he separates from the clinch.
Oh, misses with the jab. Useful strike there. The hook is clean.
What a nasty high kick.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, nice defense there with the block. All right, well, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board defensively, but in terms of this fight, he's been totally dominated, and that swelling's getting out of control.
Swelling's getting out of control. We can't even tell who's in front of us anymore. This guy has been beat from start to finish, and right now, the only right thing, at least to me, feels like the fight getting stopped.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered. He's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Vettori's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight.
Way to control the posture of your opponent.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tough. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
Don't be stupid.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready?
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Oh, he got him real good, too.
Marvin Vettori gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. What a great fight, damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night's end.
50K, baby, somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Counter punch is good by Robert Whitaker. Nice crack there. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punch. Ooh! Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
You gotta dig deep here.
Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
Whitaker's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Vettori.
You hit him first.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Throw the uppercut.
Winded up on the right there to no avail. Oh, beautiful hook there.
Oh, yeah, he hurt him bad. He hurt him.
Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take, never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage tonight.
Yeah, John, they're spraying blood all over each other. They're beating each other up. They are in each other's face. They are really showing you what type of heart you need in order to be a fighter. What a performance by both. Very rarely do you gain in losing. But whoever loses this fight will be able to leave this octagon with their head held high.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Getting the hands going here early.
Oh! Man, what a fight.
Whitaker's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Oh, man, that cut looks terrible. He's bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped the fight with that cut at some point. Vettori gets back up again. Nicely done. Quick jab. Both guys appeared to land there. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Under a minute now to go in the round.
He's hurt again. Oh, man.
Good work from the top here by Vettori. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks. Vettori's back in full mount. 15 seconds. Trying for a submission here. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
And the horn sounds on round 2. So these are the type of fights that end up in the UFC Hall of Fame. Hard to pick a winner. Heart, cardio, skill. This fight is what this sport's all about.
It's the best. It really does speak to what fighting is. When you see guys just lay it out on the line. And honestly, watching this fight, I don't care who won. I don't care who won the fight. I know that anyone that's watched these two will have a bigger respect for them after this fight is done.
Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Hook to the head there by Whitaker. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. That landed.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Try to establish that jab. Whitaker's trying to make that eye swell shut, DC, as you see the fighter continuing. Big left hand. It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Vettori, making all these shots count. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Well, what a great showcase for these two fighters and this division, down to the wire between two of the best.
They show what type of fighter this division possesses. They should be very proud, both of them.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Vettori. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
He's
Like
postured,
that.
landing huge
Like
ground
that.
pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Nicely done.
Start raining those elbows.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see now.
Oh, he hurt him.
Let's go, more.
2 minutes now to go in the fight. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Oh, nice counter shot from Whitaker.
Oh!
Lands a nice 1-2. Whiffs on the elbow. Oh, another knockdown! Down the stretch we come, final round, and what a fight, what a performance on both sides. They'll be feeling it tomorrow, but unbelievable will and fortitude on display tonight.
I mean, this is what we as fight fans love. To see two fighters out there battered and bruised, bloody, have been in an absolute war, but neither of them willing to take a step back and give up. I don't know who's gonna win this fight, but I do know I am very happy that I was able to call it. Oh, he got to a spot.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Herb Dean steps in!
Oh, my God!
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Awesome, man. I'm so proud of you. Way
So
to
how
finish
about
fight.
that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're gonna do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, we go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori.
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they